Welcome to the channel. If you're a fan of 80s cinema, you definitely can't miss the classic comedy Uncle Buck 1989. With John Candy's excellent performance as the fun-loving bachelor, Buck Russell, the film delivered refreshing laughs and unforgettable warm family moments. More than 35 years have passed, and the lives and careers of the child actors from back then have changed dramatically. Are you curious to see what little Maisie Young Miles or the teenager Tia look like now? Join us on a journey through time to see how they have transformed in 2025. Comment 1 if you agree, 0 if you disagree. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's find out now. Buck Russell, a cheerful and colorful character in the movie, Uncle Buck was played by John Candy, one of Hollywood's most famous comedy stars. John Candy was born on October 31, 1950 in Newmarket, Ontario, Canada, and he began his film career at a very young age. When he took on the role of Buck, Candy was 39 years old, and this performance helped him leave a profound mark on the audience. In Uncle Buck, Buck Russell is a man with no stable career and little responsibility, yet he is tasked with caring for his brother's 3 children. Buck is not the typical model of a caregiver with his blunt and sometimes thoughtless personality. However, those traits did not diminish the love Buck had for the children, especially his teenage niece Tia. The relationship between Buck and Tia is the emotional core of the film, where an uncle who seemed difficult to approach becomes the closest friend to his rebellious niece. Buck's journey from a family outsider to a lovable, albeit imperfect guardian clearly illustrated themes of family acceptance and second chances. The antics Buck performed, ranging from hilarious situations to touching moments, all delivered the message that no matter how difficult and chaotic life gets, family affection is what helps us overcome everything. John Candy's portrayal of Buck Russell not only brought laughter but also served as a lesson in change and maturity. Although Buck had some rather unconventional methods in raising the children, those very methods proved that love and patience can change everything. That is a valuable lesson for all of us, about always finding a way to approach the difficult issues in life, no matter how complex and challenging they may be. As for John Candy, he passed away suddenly on March 4, 1994, at the age of 43, from a heart attack while filming in Durango, Mexico. His passing left a huge void in the entertainment industry, but his role as Buck Russell and his other films continue to be loved and remembered, serving as a testament to the talent and big heart of this artist. Through this role, John Candy not only created a memorable character archetype, but also conveyed profound messages about family forgiveness and second chances in life. The simplicity and sincerity in Buck's actions left a lasting impression on the audience, and that is why this character remains beloved even many years after the film's release. Maisie Russell, the lovable and smart youngest girl in Uncle Buck, was played by Gaby Hoffmann. Born on January 8, 1982 in New York City, Hoffmann was only 7 years old when she first took on the role of Maisie, a girl with a pure and endearing personality. Despite her young age, she performed the role excellently, delivering a character full of life and innocence. In the film, Maisie stood out for her honesty and witty remarks, full of innocence, but also possessing the sharp perception of a child observing the chaotic adult world around her. The situations between Maisie and Uncle Buck were moments that were both warm and humorous, bringing laughter, but also settling profound messages about family and connection. Maisie gradually felt Buck's love and protection, even though his parenting methods were somewhat different. Their relationship was the beginning of a journey of bonding and maturation, opening up themes of trust, unconditional love, and family cohesion. As of 2025, Gaby Hoffmann is 43 years old and continues to appear regularly on screen. She has received acclaim and high praise from critics for her roles in independent films and high-quality television series. Hoffmann has not only succeeded in comedic roles but also demonstrated versatility in her acting, proving her talent and growth in her acting career. Although she has moved past child roles, Maisie remains an important milestone in her career, a character that many viewers still cannot forget. The sweet and affectionate moments between Buck and Maisie in Uncle Buck were not just comedic elements, but also lessons in trust and unconditional family love, and that is why Maisie Russell remains a beloved character throughout the years. Miles Russell, the curious and sharp-witted middle child in Uncle Buck, was played by Macaulay Culkin. Born on August 26, 1980 in New York City, Culkin was only 9 years old when he first took on the role of Miles, a memorable character with a quick wit and humorous questions for Uncle Buck. In the film, Miles stood out for his sharp comebacks and a touch of skepticism towards Buck's caregiving methods, especially during their initial encounters. Despite his grumpy and hard-to-approach personality, Miles's deadpan humor and innocent eyes created an interesting highlight in his relationship with Uncle Buck. Miles, who was initially curious and critical of Buck, gradually accepted him as a trustworthy and caring person. The shift in their relationship not only enriched the plot, but also delivered a message about maturity and understanding within the family. From a skeptical boy, Miles transformed into a character showing trust and affection, which played a crucial role in the emotional arc of the film. This role was an important stepping stone for Macaulay Culkin, who displayed humor and charm even at a very young age. It also set the stage for his breakthrough performance in Home Alone the following year, the film that helped Culkin become one of Hollywood's most prominent young stars. As of 2025, Macaulay Culkin is 44 years old and continues to have a successful career in the entertainment industry. He is not only involved in acting, but also actively participates in film production and other creative projects. Although he has moved past his childhood roles, Culkin remains a beloved and respected name in the entertainment world, with significant contributions in both film and creative arts. Janice Kobylowski. Buck Russell's patient and determined girlfriend in Uncle Buck was played by Amy Madigan. Born on September 11, 1950 in Chicago, Illinois, Madigan was 39 years old when she first took on the role of Janice. In the film, Janice stood out for her strong-willed, straightforward attitude and an enduring love for Buck despite his frequent chaotic and immature behavior. Janice's character represented stability and a solid emotional foundation, providing a clear contrast to Buck's unpredictable antics. Despite Buck's flaws, Janice always stood by him, hoping to build a more solid and committed relationship. The developing romance between them not only added a layer of romanticism, but also brought a genuine emotional depth that enriched the film's comedic storyline. Janice's interactions with Buck highlighted important themes of trust, responsibility, and personal maturity, while also demonstrating resilience in building a relationship despite facing difficulties. Amy Madigan executed this role superbly, bringing a sense of strength and sincerity to Shanice, creating a memorable character for the audience. As of 2025, Madigan is 74 years old and continues to maintain an impressive acting career in both film and television. She is renowned for her excellent performances and has built a solid standing in Hollywood over several decades. With her talent and dedication to the craft, Madigan remains one of the most respected and beloved actresses, always ready to take on new challenging roles. Cindy Russell, the thoughtful yet pressured mother in Uncle Buck, was played by Elaine Bromka. Born on January 6, 1950 in Montclair, New Jersey, Bromka was 39 years old when she first took on the role of Cindy. In the film, Cindy stood out for her responsible nature and strong protective instinct toward her children, especially when they were involved. Although always caring for and worrying about her family, Cindy faced a difficult decision when an unexpected family incident occurred, forcing her to entrust the care of her children to her brother-in-law, Buck. This set the stage for the film's humorous yet touching situations. The relationship between Cindy and Buck underwent a transformation process, moving from initial skepticism to gradual appreciation. Cindy, despite not fully trusting Buck's abilities, gradually recognized his good qualities, and this highlighted themes of family trust and unconventional maturity. Although Cindy only appeared briefly on screen, her role was extremely important in initiating the story's core conflicts. Cindy's concern and responsibility for her family laid the groundwork for situations that were both hilarious and very moving, creating memorable moments in the film. As of 2025, Elaine Bromka is 75 years old and remains actively involved in the acting industry. She has a rich and diverse career spanning film, television, and stage for many decades. Bromka's dedication to the arts and her ability to portray emotional roles have made her a respected name in the entertainment industry. She not only left a profound mark through her performances, but also proved that the power of a film character can stem from brief yet meaningful moments. Bob Russell, the busy and somewhat distant father in Uncle Buck, was played by Garrett M. Brown. Born on November 7, 1948 in Michigan, USA, Brown was 41 years old when he first took on the role of Bob. In the film, Bob is portrayed as a hard-working man living with his wife Cindy and 2 children. However, when a family emergency occurred, Bob and Cindy had to leave town, entrusting their 3 children to his brother-in-law, Buck, an eccentric and unconventional man. Bob played a crucial role in highlighting the contrast between his structured parenting style and Buck's chaotic, unique approach to childcare. Although Bob initially doubted Buck's reliability in caring for his children, he gradually realized the unexpected positive impact Buck brought to the family, especially to his kids. The relationship between Bob and Buck reflected maturity and a change in perspective regarding family trust and connection, especially with the involvement of an unconventional figure like Buck. As of 2025, Garrett M. Brown is 76 years old and continues to participate in television and film projects. He often plays thoughtful, grounded, and strict fathers, delivering authentic and empathetic performances. His long career has proven his talent and dedication, building performances with great depth. What do you think about this story? Please comment 1 if you agree, 0 if you disagree. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support us. Let's continue watching. Marcy Dahlgren Frost, the ambitious and somewhat distant character in Uncle Buck, was played by Laurie Metcalf. Born on June 16, 1955 in Carbondale, Illinois, Metcalf was 34 years old when she took on the role of Marcy. In the film, Marcy is Buck's girlfriend, and she is not particularly impressed with his unconventional lifestyle. Her personality is a complete contrast to Buck's. While he lives freely and is disorganized, Marcy values stability, order, and a planned life. The relationship between Marcy and Buck was challenged as she struggled with Buck's unconventional methods, especially when he took on the task of caring for the 3 children. Although it was not easy for her to accept the chaos in Buck's life, Marcy gradually realized the value of imperfect relationships and showed more tolerance toward Buck and his family. This highlighted the theme of finding balance in relationships, especially when confronting challenges and differences. As of 2025, Laurie Metcalf is 69 years old and continues to have an impressive career in television, film, and theater. She is known for her diverse roles ranging from comedy to drama and is consistently highly regarded for her ability to portray complex characters with emotional depth. Metcalf has not only asserted her talent through unforgettable roles, but has also maintained a solid standing in the entertainment industry for decades. She continues to be a beloved and respected figure by audiences and industry colleagues alike. Bug, the mischievous and somewhat troubled teenager in Uncle Buck, was played by Jay Underwood. Born on October 31, 1968 in Lancaster, California, Underwood was 21 years old when he first took on the role of Bug. In the film, Bug is one of the children Buck is tasked with looking after, and with his rebellious nature, he created quite a few difficulties for the eccentric babysitter Buck. Although Bug's behavior was somewhat abnormal and troublesome deep down, he possessed a sincere and emotional heart, which helped create a transformation in the relationship between the two of them. The interactions between Bug and Buck brought many humorous yet chaotic moments which enriched the story and highlighted themes of family acceptance and growth. Although he was initially annoyed with and disrespectful toward Buck, Bug gradually recognized the value in how Buck handled situations and began to respect Buck's unique methods of caring for the family. Throughout the film, the character Bug matured, evolving from a rebellious boy into someone who recognized important lessons about family and connection. This not only brought depth to the story, but also emphasized growth and maturity in every individual regardless of their starting point. As of 2025, Jay Underwood is 56 years old and continues his acting career. Although he now appears mainly in television and film projects, Underwood is best known for his prominent roles in the 1980s and 1990s when he was a promising young star. Despite changes in his career, Underwood remains a familiar face to audiences, especially those who love films from previous decades. Roger Caswell, Cindy Russell's charming but somewhat unreliable fiancé in Uncle Buck, was played by Brian Tarantina. Born on March 27, 1959 in New York City, Tarantina was 30 years old when he first took on the role of Roger. In the film, Roger is introduced as a sweet-talking and somewhat phony character, a complete contrast to Buck Russell, who is more rough and grounded. Roger brought an approachable and charming vibe to his appearances, but also a lack of honesty and reliability, which quickly became the source of humorous and tense situations in the film. His relationship with the Russell family, especially with Cindy, was challenged by Roger's lack of sincerity, as Buck's antics gradually exposed his true nature. Initially, Roger appeared to be a promising suitor, but his superficial and irresponsible nature was quickly exposed, creating conflicts in the story. Although Roger's antics brought laughter, they also highlighted a profound message about properly valuing others in life. Brian Tarantino, a veteran actor, continued his impressive career after his role in Uncle Buck, with notable roles in TV series such as The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. His career was beloved and recognized by audiences over many years. Tragically, however, Tarantino passed away on November 2, 2019, at the age of 60, due to heart disease, leaving a huge void in the entertainment industry. Tarantino is remembered not only for his acting talent, but also for his friendly personality and authentic acting style. In Uncle Buck, one of the memorable characters is Pooter, the ridiculously clumsy clown played by Mike Starr. Born on July 29, 1950 in Flushing, New York, Starr was 39 years old when he first took on the role of Pooter. In the film, Pooter is hired to perform at a birthday party, but instead of bringing joy, he causes chaos with his mishaps, delivering unexpectedly hilarious moments to the audience. Pooter's clumsiness was not only a source of laughter, but also reflected the character's innocence and kindness. Although Pooter had comedic shortcomings, Mike Starr did an excellent job portraying the character, delivering the image of an imperfect yet compassionate clown. After Uncle Buck, Starr continued to develop his career on both the big screen and television, becoming known for his rugged comedic roles, often portraying characters who appear rough on the outside but are deeply kind-hearted. As of 2025, Mike Starr is 75 years old and continues to participate in both dramatic and comedic film projects. He has had a long career in Hollywood, always asserting his talent and unique appeal over several decades. Starr remains beloved not only for his comedic roles, but also for his sincerity and his contributions to the film industry. Mrs. Hogarth, the nosy and disagreeable neighbor in Uncle Buck, was portrayed by Suzanne Shepherd. Born on October 31, 1934 in Elizabeth, New Jersey, Shepherd was 55 years old when she took on the role of Mrs. Hogarth. In the film, Mrs. Hogarth was constantly at odds with the carefree and chaotic Buck Russell, creating moments of dry humor for the story. Mrs. Hogarth, with her strict and judgmental nature, was a complete opposite to Buck's laid-back, relaxed lifestyle, bringing a mix of tension and humor that highlighted the difference between the two characters. Shepherd's performance helped her establish her position as a talented actress in both film and television. Mrs. Hogarth was not just an annoying character, but also a highlight in the story, demonstrating Shepherd's ability to create diverse yet memorable supporting roles. Over the years, Suzanne Shepherd has appeared in a wide array of different roles, each one reflecting another facet of her acting talent. As of 2023, Suzanne Shepherd was 89 years old and passed away on November 17, 2023, leaving a long-lasting legacy in the film and television industry. She will always be remembered for her impressive roles and her ability to portray characters with great depth. The legacy Shepherd leaves behind is not only the films and roles she performed, but also the respect and affection that colleagues and audiences held for her throughout her career. Pal Buck Russell's friendly pal in Uncle Buck was played by Dennis Cockrum. Born on December 19, 1956 in the USA, Cockrum was 33 years old when he first took on the role of Pal. In the film, Pal is a supportive sidekick to Buck, despite often getting caught up in the trouble surrounding Buck's eccentric childcare methods. Pal's character brought a bit of warmth and humor to the film, creating a clear contrast to Buck's more eccentric and laid-back personality. Although Pal was not a central character, Dennis Cockram's performance demonstrated his versatility as he brought depth to this supporting role. Pal was not just a loyal friend, but also a crucial element in highlighting the difference between Buck's parenting methods and traditional notions of family. Pal's sincerity and humorous moments added to the richness of the film, while also delivering lessons about friendship and support in difficult situations. After Uncle Buck, Dennis Cockram continued to build a successful acting career in both television and film, participating in many diverse projects and receiving praise from audiences. As of 2025, Cockram is 68 years old and remains active in the entertainment industry. He is known for various roles in television and film, always demonstrating his flexible ability to transition between genres and characters. Cockram's long and varied career is a testament to his talent and dedication to the entertainment industry. Tia Russell Buck's rebellious teenage niece was played by Jean Louisa Kelly in Uncle Buck. Born on March 9, 1972 in Worcester, Massachusetts, Kelly was 17 years old when she took on the role of Tia. In the film, Tia is a sharp-witted and aloof teenager who initially objected to Uncle Buck's unconventional parenting methods. Tia's rebellious personality and stubborn actions created tense and humorous situations, but were also an important part of the development of her relationship with Buck. However, as the story gradually progressed, Tia began to recognize the value in Buck's thoughtful and unique approach, even though it didn't follow any traditional molds. Tia's sharp comments and humorous moments not only made the film more interesting, but also brought emotional depth to the story. Ultimately, Tia learned to appreciate Uncle Buck, opening up a sense of acceptance and creating a warm atmosphere between the two characters. After Uncle Buck, Jean Louisa Kelly had a successful television career, especially in the sitcom Yes Dear. She continues to act in many television and film projects, maintaining a solid career and remaining beloved by audiences over the years. As of 2025, Kelly is 53 years old and continues to dedicate herself to the entertainment industry, always seeking new and exciting roles. Her career not only demonstrates her acting talent, but also proves her persistence and passion for the craft, making her a respected name in the entertainment world. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it interesting and want to continue following fascinating stories like this, don't forget to like, share the video, and leave a subscribe to support the channel. We truly look forward to your continued support in the next videos. Thank you and see you next time.